Welcome back. This is not a plan with me. This is a flip through of my Scribbles That Matter bullet planner. It was something that was really cool and I really wanted to get one because it had Isabel Hoop's amazing artwork on every single month. So I was pretty excited to use one. And by the way, welcome to my office. This is the space that all the creation-y stuff usually happens in. And today my hair's tied up in a bob because it is super windy outside. Thank you, Wellington. So in other news, super excited to have the Art of Bujo back. What a relief, and I am super excited that we can now start creating again with everybody and start sharing amazing content. Super excited! So let's get started with today's flip through. Right, so let's get started. It starts off with the hardcover and straight into the welcome page, which goes into 2019 and 2020. Then has the future monthly logs, which you obviously have one for every month of the year, and then 16 blank pages, which are fantastic and you can fill them in, and I use them for statistics. The other thing I really liked about this particular journal was the fact that it had that flexibility, and I really wanted to use it for work. So I started by using every month of the year in the monthly log. I went through and gave it a theme, so that way the rest of the year would have a theme too. Right, on to the next month, which is January. We have a tracker, and I made this month black and white. I really liked using washi tape and keeping it really simple for the month. You can see that my text is very untidy. February was one of my favorite months. I left Isabel Hoop's beautiful artwork and then made it almost unicorny with purples and really great kind of holographic colors and texts and stickers and heaps of purple and stars. I just thought that would be really perfect and fitted in really well with that beautiful graphic of the spaceland that Isabel had created. March was my favorite month. It was the gold month. I colored in everything gold and it was fantastic to do. I used gold washi tape, I used gold stickers, I used gold everything. It was absolutely such a lush month and I really enjoyed doing it, and I used a lot of overlapping stickers, and I used a lot of the colliery gold paint, which was absolutely stunning as well because it gives a really beautiful shimmer effect. Right, on to April, and what I loved about April was the fact that it's my birthday month, and I really wanted to make it pink and pretty, and I wanted to use rose gold. So I used rose gold washi tape, I used rose gold sparkly paint and stickers, and because I'm an absolute coffee addict, I had lots of pictures of coffee. For my birthday spread, I really wanted something unique, and it didn't really happen because I just didn't have the space for it. Right, so May was my absolute worst month. I really wanted a cactus theme, but nothing about May worked out for me. The greens were not cohesive, the stickers didn't work, nothing matched. The washi tape I was using, which I was really excited to use because it had little, we've got a visitor, it had little cactuses on them. It did not work, and I was pretty grumpy with all of it. So essentially I could easily just rip out the whole of May, but unfortunately because it's pre-printed, thanks to the pre-printed planner, I can't really do anything about it. So I just have to accept the fact that May looks like shit and that I hate it forever.
Just a quick reminder that if you're enjoying our YouTube video, hit the subscribe button. It means a lot. Thank you.
Right, we head into June. Well, June was really pretty and pastel-y, and I wanted to use my Archer and Olive stickers, which I was really excited to use. I then ran out of inspiration and then got inspiration again halfway through the month. So it's a bit of a hodgepodge month is June. I wanted it to be a floral month. Now there's an aeroplane overhead. This is going really well today. But I'm not loving it. I still don't hate it as much as I hated May, but it's a lot better than potentially some of the other things that I had created. Alright, into July. It was ocean themed July, and I really wanted to use mermaids and blue and sparkles and all these beautiful things. It came together quite nicely. I really enjoyed it, but I started getting really bored with the only shapes that there were in the planner, and I think that's probably, you know, if you're a beginner and you're starting out, I think that's a really good starting point. But if you're someone like me that has been doing it for a while, you kind of start getting bored with the same repetitive spreads every month or every week even. So essentially I was really itching to do some horizontal spreads, which just weren't coming, were they? Into August, which was my tropical month. Again, a little bit hodgepodge, but I wanted to use bright colors and I wanted to use really fun tropical big plants and all these beautiful things that come together for tropical seasons. I've got little itty bitty sloths eating watermelons, nom 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 nom, and I've got all these really fun stickers that I used for that month, and I really enjoyed making tropical month. By the time September rolled around again, I was bored again, and I wanted to kind of keep it orangey. In New Zealand, September is actually spring, so it was really difficult for me to make a autumny feeling theme. So I stuck with orange. Don't get me wrong, I thought, why not? I haven't done orange spreads in forever. But in saying that, it just didn't feel right, or it just didn't feel like it was fitting with the seasonal changes of New Zealand, which is totally okay. Gave it a shot, didn't work, still looks cool. October, again, a little hodgepodge. I found some really awesome rainbow stickers that I could not help but use, and I was so excited to use them. So I put them in the planner and got really excited about them, and then realized that I hadn't really cohesively made the rest of the month. So I kind of went backwards and started again from scratch. But I went with watercolor flowers and watercolor feeling vibes. And what I found though in the planner was that actually the planner doesn't hold water very well, not in comparison to some of the other Scribbles That Matter journals, and that there was quite a lot of bleeding and ghosting, and that was really frustrating because I was using a lot of watercolor for October. Didn't want to do a Halloween theme. I felt it was a bit too cliche. Just didn't have anything really as a theme other than florals. Alright, November was kind of a fun theme. I was pretty happy with it. I got this beautiful bag for a birthday once that had bacon all over it and coffee cups, and it was just so me. So I was really super excited to use it in something, but again, it just didn't work. So I used it anyway as my cover spread, and I might actually pull it out and reuse it as a cover spread. It just didn't work how I expected it to. But I kept the rest of the month really pastel-y, and I loved the pastel feel of the pastel pink and the pastel blues and the pastel purples. I really liked that about it, and I used beautiful pastel flowers as well. Right, December was pretty cliche. There was no option for anything else but a kind of a Christmassy theme, and Isabel Hoops had drawn this really beautiful circle with some really beautiful baubles in it. However, if you don't celebrate Christmas, or it's summer like it is in New Zealand, then essentially it's kind of a moot point. So I kept with the Christmas theme, and I put in some gold, and I put in some really fun washi tapes, and I tried my hardest to make it feel as Christmassy as possible. But again, by this point, by the December point, I was so bored with the same kind of planner layout that I was just like, wow, I'm actually really, I haven't even used December yet. I'm only finished with January, but already I'm itching to go back to a dotted journal just because of its ability to move and blend with you, and that's totally okay. I just want to point out that, you know, for some people, they might get nervous about the fact that, oh my God, I don't like what I've done. It doesn't matter. You can stick over it and you can start again. It's not a huge deal. And with me, gave it a shot, put in some cute stickers, gave it a try, took some photos, made some videos. Meh, does it matter? No, it's not a big deal. It's just a journal. And you know what? It's okay if I move on from it. The only reason I really wanted to use a planner for this year was to save me time at work and to be more productive, to be able to have that kind of hybrid between a dot journal as well as a regular planner. It didn't work out as I expected, and that's totally okay. And I'm totally looking forward to 2020. And I'm sure you saw in my last YouTube clip that I'm preparing for 2020 already. This is March 2020. So, you know, it's, oh, hi Quinn. Thanks for being in my video. You wanted to see my March 2020?
Yes.
What does March 2020 even mean? Thank you, I appreciate that. That's really nice of you to say. What do you like the best about it?
That is like greenish and like stuff and bluish.
It's like greenish and bluish and stuff. Like your t-shirt?
Yes.
Well, thanks again for joining us today, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your... Oh, you waving at everyone? Are you saying bye as well? Say bye.
Bye.
Yeah, do you want to say hit the subscribe button?
It is the subscribe button.
The joys of being a single mum at home with this cool guy. Where's my kisses?
Thank you so much for spending your time with me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Drop us a comment below with some feedback or things you'd like to see, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.